Good day, everybody. Jeff at Cutter Masters. We're just going to show you a couple of setup tips today for our new our countersink sharpening attachment for the Tradesman Machinist. This device here is called a CM06. It was created for the Cutter Master end mill sharpener. We don't really like it as a drill sharpener, as I mentioned in my last video. So we'll show you how to convert it. So it begins its life as a drill sharpener. It has two functions. It plunges and it sweeps. You can see this cam here that causes the sweep. So it plunges in the drill and then it sweeps and then it comes back. So to do your countersink sharpening, to begin with, we put this screw here, and this screw just lifts off the swing cam. So all you got to do is just adjust it so that so all you're doing is plunging with your countersink. So that's how that adjustment is set up. Then you choose your cam. Cams can be measured easily like this. This is a 30th cam, so you just measure it at the low part, then measure at the high part. Should be a 30th difference. It comes in a few different lifts. So to put the cams basically cover the existing cam setup, and so you just slip our cams on like so, and they just snap on like that, and now you've got a 3-lobe countersink cam. So pretty easy to set up. They're just interchangeable. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 flute cams. The device normally sells with 1 and 3 flutes. To do your basic setup, we have a countersink here that's been substantially brutalized by some friends of ours. So you put the countersink in there and you just bring it up so that it's kind of snug. Leave it sticking out a little bit. So when you do this, it affects the angle of the assembly. So what you want to do is you want to match the angle that's on your countersink, and to do that, there's an adjustment here that allows this body to swing. And so it's a 3/16 socket head, so just get that to about the angle that you want, and then fine tune it once you get your countersink in place. So put the countersink into the setup. Now to time the countersink, you're going to rotate it so that you feel that you're in the bottom of one of the lifts. So it'll kind of stop when you're pushing on it. And then what you do is, that's the heel. So you just bring this in, and we're going to try to match our swing there. So we're going to match the angle. So it's pretty good. Feed in using the feed screw. And then the cam follower that we're using is down here. And the contact point is up here. So once the cam is sitting at the end of the swing of the cam follower, you want to be just exiting the grind right there. So you just adjust your countersink so that so you're just leaving at the end of the grind, and it's going to start to lift again, pull back, then you'll be entering the next flute. Then it's going to lift again, and so on. So you just want to be finished that lobe, and then it's going to lift. So once you get that, that's pretty much all there is to setting that. Make sure your angle is good. And then just tighten up the chuck. Take it out of the holder, make sure it's good and tight. And then go around a couple of times without the motor running to make sure that you've got the swing that you want. It's pretty straightforward. And the reason we tell you to do it like this is because, remember, there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 flute countersinks. So timing is going to all be different. There's only one point of lift, but that point of lift is common, and the point of contact of the wheel is common. So those are the only two things that matter, and you can fine tune that. Once you've done it a couple of times, you can tell how it's going. So then back the countersink away, give it a swing, and everything should look like it's lining up. And then when you're grinding your countersinks, you want to make sure that you're just taking light grinds, because what happens is it'll cut on the leading edge more, and then on the trailing edge and the heel of the tool, there's more grinding going on. So you have to make sure you get that material removed. So when remember, it's only a plunging operation. If you see the head swinging, sorry, this is not tight, but if you see the head swinging when you're doing a grinding operation, you're removing too much material. So it should just be a straight in and out thing. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.